Hey guys, and welcome back. In this episode we're going to put this engine into this quad. Want to see how we did it? Just watch the video and it's going to be interesting because it's a budget build. It won't cost much money. So the donor vehicle we're going to use is the Yamaha diversion. It's the 600cc and it's an air-cooled engine. So we don't have much trouble with all the coolant hoses. So this is a 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, and it's 60 horsepower. So we're going to start with taking all the accessories off and all the plastic and all the shitload of. Let's rack this thing up. Next up, the quad. So, we're at this point. We've got the engine out and now we're going to figure out how at what place the engine must be. This is the original frame of the bike. Maybe we just cut down this piece over here, over there and over there. Going to align it with the chain because the sprocket on the engine must be at the same height as the bolt over here for the rear axle. Cutting some pieces over here of this bike frame and then we try to put this in somewhere, somehow. So let's see. Okay, so the engine is in, sort of. So I found out it was very handy to align the engine up on the top frame. But we have a problem. The normal engine has the sprocket on this side. As you can see over here, the axle is not in the middle. So this engine has a sprocket over there. So that's a bit of a problem. But I was thinking, what if I turn the axle, put the bolt out, get the spring off, flip it upside down, so then we have the good side over here to that side and we can go from there to there. So as the original shock is a bit too light for the big engine, so I've got this bigger shock. I've got it laying around here for a couple of years, so finally I can use it. So we got this big shock with external reservoir and the only thing we need to do is make some brackets to it and it's coming over here. So let's weld these brackets and mount the shock. So as original, the gear lever is over here. What I was trying to do is figuring out to make this thing work. Just get it around here. So we make a little bracket from here to there. Get this thing a little bit longer. So I think this one will work. So this one worked out very well. I made a bracket from here to here. I need to just finish things off, but it works. So I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing we need to do is cut this thing off over here and just relocate it or just bend it a little bit and get it a little bit into the front. So we got this point over here. So my big feet can just put those gears in. So now we go on with the fuel tank. The original fuel tank are already beaten up. Does not fit because we have carburetors over there. So my idea. I had this laying around for a while. It's stainless steel. So we're going to cut it down over here. Weld this piece back together to this one. And from the original fuel tank I've cut this one out. So this one was over here originally. And I found out that I've got some piece of stainless steel and it's a perfect fit over here. And we got our original fuel cap. So we've got the fuel cap on, it's full with water, so we've got no leakages. This one will pass the test. So now we can make some brackets to fit it to the quad. So now we've got the tank mounted and we need to do some modifications over here to the chassis. So when it's all unbolt together, so the engine is off, axles are off, everything is off, I will grind this up very nicely and very smooth and we can weld those pieces up. And I really like to use the original filter box from the Yamaha because those engines need the original filter box or they will run like. We can make this one work because the original place for this is the fuel tank, but the fuel tank is over here, so I really want to replace it or just say keep the original filter box.
A few moments later.
So we skipped the whole reassembling part because it's boring, so everything is off right now. I've welded off some parts over here and there and some special brackets and all that kind of stuff. So everything is over here. Let's get ready to paint. So we got a lot of things painted up. So right now we are waiting for my little kid, my younger son. He's very enjoying to build things like this. So let's wait till he's back from school so we can build this thing up. So we're back, and this one just made it up. So we got some minor issues with it. We got a fuel pump, the chain was off. So anyway, this one has done a good job. So I think this project is turned out very well. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Bye.